Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video on the Stock Chief channel. Today we are going to do the long-awaited review of the Charles Schwab platform, investing platform, or just their whole entire services, I guess, if you will, because I finally got my everything transferred over from Robinhood. It was quite the long process. Not really anybody's fault but mine. I kind of messed up things several times, kind of had to start over several times, but it's finally here and we're finally ready to rock and roll. First of all, I just want to say Charles Schwab's customer service, as I'm sure you guys have heard, is exceptional. And Robinhood was even very nice to me as well. They were just a little bit slower, and they had nobody you could call. And if you haven't watched the video I made on them already, go back and watch that video. I believe it was probably about 10 videos ago. Go ahead and watch that real quick. But yeah, I mean, everybody was super nice and on both sides of this, and they helped me get this all transferred over. But before we get into everything real quick, guys, go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and also comment if you feel the need to. It really helps the algorithm out, so this will help you guys liking the video and subscribing will help push this video to other viewers in case they want to learn about Charles Schwab as well. So essentially, before you transfer your assets over, there is a $75 transfer fee. I think that's like a flat rate for all companies. But as you guys see, I have my $1,500 in here. And I believe what you guys see down here is where that $75 was taken out, but I could be wrong. So, I mean, you open this up, and at first, when you don't have any money in a Charles Schwab account, it's kind of intimidating, if I'm being honest with you. You don't really see any of this. And as you guys see, you can change the view right there. You don't see any of this. It's just kind of these two, and then you got stuff on the side over to the right, and you don't really see anything. But once you get money in here, it's really clean, really impressive, really user-friendly. As you guys see, it shows, you know, the value, the date, and the movement over time. As you guys see, it says the days change, the max change, and the personal value. So very user-friendly, as I said. Did not mean to do that. Let's go back to it real quick. So then you see my two accounts down here just below that. I got my Roth IRA and also an individual account. And then you scroll down even further and it shows you your positions, and they're in alphabetical order, not based off of the ticker symbol, but based off the actual company. As you guys see, AT&T, Apple, Archer, and so on, in alphabetical order, and it lays it all out great for you. It says the current price, your quantity, the price change. I believe that's today. No, okay, that's the total change since you've owned it, and that's the day change, and then the total market value of all the stocks that you own. So if you have 3 shares of this one, it equals about $50, and it shows cost basis, gain loss. Not really worried about any of that. So then you scroll further, it shows the equity total. So you have this right here, and as I said, I'm pretty sure I have about $1,600, but that $75 was taken from down here when I transferred it over. So on the day I'm up 33 cents. Yeah, so 33 cents, 0.02. And I think let's check that real quick. Dow Jones, let's see where it was sitting at. So yeah, I mean, it hasn't moved very much today, up and down like the overall stock market. So as you guys look over here, you have the indices. So you got the Dow Jones, the Nasdaq, the S&P, and you got the Russell 2000, the Schwab 1000, the Treasury Index. You got all sorts of things. You can even look at Europe, and you can look at Asia and Pacific to see what's going on over there. And then a couple more things down here. And you got some insights, some articles published by Schwab. And then you got some videos to show what's new, any order statuses you may have. So that's all on the first page. A lot of information being thrown at you. And then if you want to go here, you can trade different things: stocks and ETFs, options, mutual funds, bonds, CDs, futures, IPOs. You know, and then you can even access your watch list, your order status. Once again, trade source, so you can view portfolios, markets, and ideas, trade tools. So this should help you learn more about investing, if you will. And then if you look over here, you got the research tab, so you can click on, you know, US markets and pull that up just to see what's going on in the markets today. You got the stock market update. They do list podcasts that you have, shows the overall movement on today, top mentions, stories, as you guys see what's going on in the Dow right now, in the stock market as a whole. You're just seeing all sorts of videos and things like that. Company news. So this would be for, I believe, I don't know whether that's just Charles Schwab or whether that's companies in general. Anyways, so you can look at sectors and industry. You got all sorts of different filters that you can look through: international, futures, industries, all sorts of different news things that you can look through here. And if you go and click on stocks, you can look at individual stocks and things such as that. View A-rated stocks, so they have it divided into things that they recommend. Analyze outperformers, all sorts of different things. And on my watch list, I have Disney as well. And then they give it a rating, last price, today's change, volume, rating changes on things such as that, so they can show things that they've updated over time. And you just got all sorts of different things. So they even have a Schwab stock list. I believe this is what they believe. Okay, so this is just an alphabetical order. I believe this is stocks that they are saying, yeah, so they're all A-rated stocks. These are stocks that they believe will do good. In Schwab's personal opinion, obviously they may not, but they may as well. Oh, you can even also compare stocks. I haven't seen this one yet, but I guess if you type one in here, so let's just do Disney, sure, right there, and T. For AT&T, you can sit them side by side. As you guys see, Disney or AT&T has an A. I'm kind of surprised that Disney has a D rating, so it's going to underperform potentially. That's again in Schwab's opinion. I don't know whether they do a collective of all the analysts on that one, but certainly it is not something you necessarily want to see. You got all these more analysts down here, as you see, they're from different companies, not just Schwab. So I mean, it's really, really in depth. These are all things that Robinhood couldn't necessarily do. And then you got some of the products that Schwab offers. You know, they got the IRAs, rollover, inherited IRAs, mutual funds, ETFs, all sorts of different things. And then if you go to guidance, I believe this is more of just tips and tricks and things such as that. As you guys see, saving for college, saving for retirement, nearing or in retirement, forms and mailing dates, all sorts of different helpful things that they have. And then you can go to service. You can see your contact information, account, your different forms. You can update different things through this. And then one of the cool things is, well, they have their messages here. They give you your own personal consultant. So you get a consultant that you could reach at the telephone number, or you can email them, or whatever it may be. You can set up an appointment here to go in and talk to them, or you can just give them a call, like I said. So that's a very cool feature that they have. I don't know if all the things access this. And if you go to chat, if you just have a quick question, you can type it in. And I don't know whether it's a real person. I think it is a real person that responds to it, but I believe this is open 24/7. And I've had some minor experience with this. It wasn't the greatest thing in the world, but it did kind of help me do what I needed to do. And you just type in a question, and they'll respond within probably about a minute or two. Usually pretty helpful. And here, search, you can search just about anything. You can search tax forms or whatever it may be. It doesn't just have to be stocks, but it can be as well. So I mean, after that, guys, as you guys see, it popped up. So really just any questions there. After that, guys, that's a general overview of the Charles Schwab investing platform, if you will. So let me know what you guys think about Charles Schwab and their new investments. As you guys see, my day change went down even more. So, not the greatest day for me in the stock market, but I am happy to finally be transferred over to Charles Schwab, and I'm hoping to grow my wealth on here. So let me know what in the comment section below what platform you guys use to invest, what you guys think is the best platform to use. And like I said, I'm just on Charles Schwab because they were the first one to do some of these changes, and I personally enjoy some of the things that they offer. So go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, leave a comment below what platform you guys use to invest, and explain why if you have a reason for it. So until next time, guys, happy investing.